Hey, you guys have a chance to win a Nocta Double Score 2 metal detector. Here's all you gotta do. Click on the title of the video down here. Just go to this video's description and you're going to see a link for this metal detector giveaway from my friends at modernmetaldetectors.com. That's it. Hit the link. It's going to take you to this entry form. You can enter 3 ways, up to 3 times. It's going to run about 20 days, but get in there, get your 3 entries in, and good luck. Hey guys, we're going to get right out to the field, but I want to give you a little history of this permission where I'm going to be at today. Now, this was for the most part, this was the Confederate main lines. During the battle, the Confederates backed up, the Union moved up. So really a mix of a lot of different things. There was also the big cannons involved from both sides that could be raining down on this area throughout the battle. So this section right here where I'm gonna be on today is about 100+ acres. It's huge, and it consists of farm fields, clear-cut area, which used to be thick woods, and also thick woods. So a little bit of everything, the thick woods and the clear-cut section, recent clear-cut section, these have not been metal detected before. Just knowing the family history and the information, the lineage passed down from the property owner who's been here, his family's been here from before the Civil War, it's not been touched. So the potential to really find anything is pretty high here, so I'm excited. Let's get out to the field. All right guys, so I'm in an area here that I've always wanted to get to, and I have not been able to get to this section because of a huge irrigation ditch that's always full of water. And now it's been so darn hot that that ditch is empty, and I'm over here on the other side, so I'm super excited. No one's been over here before to metal detect, and this is a ton of activity. All right, still getting used to this DS2, but I got like an 80, 81, 82 right here at the base of this tree. Yep, I'm gonna be down here digging through roots. Gosh dang, you can't even move that. All right, it's deep, it's down there. Yeah, still getting used to this DS2 as far as like how hard it hits. Because this right here was not like a super hard, loud hit. Did I just pull it out? I did, son of a gun. Son of a gun. Look at that. Look at that. That's a bullet, and it almost, if I'm not mistaken, is dropped. I think that is a dropped, probably what, a 3-ringer? I mean, I see the rings, I'm just trying to say if it's a 3-ringer or maybe a 2-ringer. I don't know, guys. 2 for sure. 2 for sure. If there's a 3rd ring, it's going to be down here at the bottom, but I don't see it. Who knows? I'll look into this more, but I'm excited. First relic on this piece of property that I've wanted to get to for a long time. So, sky's the limit. There's going to be a ton of stuff out here, so let's go dig it up. Okay, this is an 80. So I'm trying to get used to the DS2. With any metal detector, you've got to get used to not just the numbers, the tone, high tone or low tone, but the volume has a lot to do with it. Like with the Manticore, I'm real familiar with if it's a deep target, not only does it show me on the screen, but I can tell in the tone, and I'm trying to figure that out with the DS2. Okay, it's supposed to be in my hand. And that is a bullet. So I think it's dropped. Can't tell. Can't tell if there's rings. I think there might be a ring, 2 rings maybe. Not sure. I'll take it. That's pretty cool. It wasn't that deep either. Okay, I'll keep moving. Okay, it's like a 58, so don't have a clue what this is. I know bullets are around an 83 on the DS2. It looks like it's right on the surface, so that's not good. There we go. Shotgun head stamp. I gotta remember that. 57, 58 is a shotgun head stamp. This is a Winchester 12 gauge. Winchester Ranger. Yeah, you can date these pretty easy by looking them up, the head stamps. So, there you go. Hey, real fast, this shotgun head stamp is a Winchester Ranger. It was manufactured between 1925 and 1972, somewhere in that time frame. All right, so this is a 56, 52, 54. Really loud. It's kind of right on a cluster of what looks like old trees, like old trees that were maybe knocked down a long time ago, but all right, let's see. So I got something in my hand, but it still shows a signal down there. Oh, here we go. This is a little pellet. All right, I'm going to set this aside right over here on my shovel. Because there's more in the hole. There we go. So this is it looks like a bullet fragment, or and there's still more in the hole, so interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna set this aside. Okay. Another one. Let's just see everything that we got here before I tell you what I think it is. Okay, here's another one. Okay, so in this hole, when it's all said and done, these are all of the pellets, lead pellets that I dug out. Hey guys, so I think what this is, all of these little lead pellets that I found, I'm pretty confident that the fact that they were all found in the same hole means that they were dropped in the same hole. They weren't fired and landed in the same hole. They were dropped. So what I think this is this was used as a shotgun. So you could use in the Civil War, whether it was a rifled barrel or a smooth bore, you could turn any rifle into a shotgun just by putting a patch down and throwing a bunch of debris basically down the barrel. And I think that's what this is with these lead pellets, is that it was meant to be used as a shotgun blast. But you know, if you got that and you point your barrel down, all that stuff's going to roll out. I think that some combination of that, I think that's what it is. It was meant to be fired as a shotgun. Okay, iron target. I had to move a branch of an old tree, and it looks like there's still some old wood or something that is, yeah, see, it's under here. It's an old part of an old tree. So the signal is actually coming from inside the tree, which is cool because you would think that that could potentially be, if this is an old fallen tree, that could be like a piece of case shot inside the tree that got lodged, or a bullet. Iron is so weird, man. It could be, seems like the signal can jump around, it's just hit or miss. Okay, I feel it. There we go. I'll clean. Holy crap. Big old spider just walked by me. Oh my gosh. Thing is white. I think it's a type of an orb weaver. I don't know if you can see that right there. Holy crap. Definitely in his environment. So I'll hurry up and get up. This is going to break. This is an old spike. It looks pretty cool, but I think it's going to break. The end at the top is starting to swivel. But it was probably sunk into this old tree a long time ago. So I'll keep moving and let the spider have his place back. It's down there, so that's not bad. Oh, I got poison ivy right there. Isn't that nice? Look at that, guys. That's an old buckle, an old brass buckle. That's pretty darn cool. Let's take a look at this. Yep. Yeah, you can see the green patina on it. And the mark right there where the stud would have gone around. So I don't know if this is a piece of horse tack, or if this is off a soldier's equipment. I mean, they had lots of buckles and stuff. I'll have to go through and match it. But it's definitely Civil War era. I just need to go through and see if I can find something like that on a piece of equipment. But that's cool. Wasn't expecting that. Nice brass buckle. All right. On to the next. So this is an 85, 86, 87 on the DS2. I'm at the Confederate lines right now, a little bit behind them. So I've not detected here specifically in the past. So I'm in a way, I'm out here exploring. It's been so dry that I'm able to access areas that were inaccessible before because of water, irrigation ditches, parts of the, basically swampy woods that you couldn't get into. But This is pretty unusual, the amount of time that has passed since it's really significantly rained. So I'm trying to take advantage of that. It's opening up areas that you normally can't get to. So we'll see. Is that it? Holy crap. That's a fuse. Oh my gosh. That's a freaking fuse. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh. Now this is a fuse to either an artillery shell or a cannonball. Gosh dang, look at that. That's beautiful. Using the Deus 2, I'm still not real familiar with it, but I'm still working out the kinks. Man, that's cool. That thing just sung out to me, and this was, what, 10 inches deep? So that was pretty good. All right, well, I'm going to keep going. Like I said, I had no clue what I could potentially find out here in the woods, but now I'm stoked. Hey guys, what an incredible find. This is a fuse. Turns out to be, after a little research, this is a fuse from a Confederate cannonball. Lots of different types of fuses. I mean, a lot of different types. They're usually broken down to about 4 categories. One being a timed fuse, a combination fuse, a percussion fuse, or a combustion fuse. And they're all meant, like a percussion fuse is got a plunger, so when it strikes, when that shell strikes the ground or hits something, that strike is going to make it explode. A timed fuse, which this is, actually a paper fuse was inserted inside this hole right here. And they had different, like they had 10-second fuses, 8-second fuses, 3-second fuses. So the artillerist, based on where he wants this to explode, how far he's wanting to fire this cannonball or artillery shell, and when he needs it to explode, would make that decision. So different types of fuses do different types of things. They perform different ways. There are a lot of complete artillery shells or cannonballs that are found on old battlefields because the failure rate could be, based on the equipment they were using, could be pretty high. That's why there are, and over the years have been, a lot of shells and cannonballs found that have not exploded. They were a failure. This one right here, the incredible thing about it, it's just beautiful. I did not expect this to come out of this hole. I'm just stoked to have this. This one in particular is copper. Again, it came from a Confederate cannonball. And when I cleaned it up when I got home, I was real careful with it. I did not put it under water because I know of the different types of fuses. I don't just want to flush it out and run it under the water. So I just brushed it up real well, cleaned it out with a toothpick. And what I found is there's actually remnants of the paper fuse still inside here. That's just totally amazing. I can't overstate that. Yeah, parts of the fuse or of the paper fuse still in there. So just over the moon, excited to find something like this. This is a bucket lister for a lot of people that detect Civil War battlefields. And what it's telling me is there are going to be a lot of shell fragments and, on this battlefield, on this permission. And man, I hope I could find a cannonball, like a complete cannonball or a complete shell fragment, a complete artillery shell somewhere out here in the woods, because I know they're out there, because not all of them exploded. But anyhow, awesome find, and now you know a little bit more about fuses.